Hi, I'm Andy Madding, and I am a broadcast editor here at Spark. And today's Spark broadcast is going to be following around a defense class that is held by the Westchester Police Department. Spanish Club is actually sponsoring it, so we're going to head over to the wrestling room and see what it's all about. Today I have with me
Michael Bruce.
Awesome, and what is your job title?
I'm a sergeant at the Westchester Police Department.
Perfect, and what has been some of your experience in the field?
I've been on for 17 and a half years, and I spent about 13 of those years on the road patrol. I've been a school resource officer, spent 13 years on SWAT, and then I trained in defensive tactics and things like that.
Wow. Okay, so why do you think it's important to teach something like today's class in today's environment?
First off, it's one of my favorite classes that we teach, that we have an opportunity to meet young people like yourself and get to share some really basic principles and fundamentals that'll help protect them when they move on in their lives and they find themselves in an unfortunate situation where they need to protect themselves. And that's what we just hope this is. So the world seems to get crazier and crazier each day, and I think this stuff is necessary and essential, and I'm just glad to have the opportunity to do that.
If you could have the chance to implement some type of today's class in school curriculum, do you think that would be beneficial to students?
I think it would. It'd be like a good kind of lump into like a physical education or whatever. But we are going to offer that safe class in the spring sometime, and it's 5 2-hour sessions. So we'll at least be back in this capacity, but that would be even greater to actually work it into the school curriculum.
Awesome. And then how do you think today's class was able to benefit some of the students that attended?
Well, I think it just showed them some basic skills that they just learned really quickly, that they have some capabilities maybe they didn't know that they had, and that it would be effective if they needed it to.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Isabel Rodriguez, and I'm a senior.
Awesome. Why do you feel that today's class is important to be taught in today's environment?
Well, I think in our environment today, in the real world, especially with a lot of the things that are going on in universities and even in our own high school areas like Westchester, Liberty Township, a lot of people don't have the awareness of that there is danger out there, especially to young women and even men in the area. And I just think it's something that's very important to just have that sort of tool, as well as with sort of just like a whole idea on like domestic abuse in general, how to protect yourself from those types of things.
Exactly. And then what is something that you learned today that you feel was important?
I definitely learned to be confident in myself whenever I'm doing the sort of strikes that they taught us. I mean, I do have a background in karate, but like it definitely helped having them like motivate me and just be confident where I could really like commit to everything.
Awesome. And then why personally did you choose to bring the class to Lakota East?
Well, I definitely thought that there was a need to bring awareness to this sort of thing because I personally have experienced some of these sort of things. And whenever I like would bring it up to like my friends or any sort of peers, like they would sort of brush it off as if it's something that doesn't really happen, and it does happen in our community. And I really think that a lot of people need to know more about this to be able to defend themselves.
Exactly. Would you have any final comments that you'd like to make?
So they are bringing this back. I think Sergeant Bruce mentioned this in the spring. So if you're a senior girl, please feel free to contact me, and then I can let you know about any details.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Awesome.